This conclusion, oh my god. Yo, RIP Rocks. Seriously, RIP, man. What's up, pirates? GM the Red Ronin. How's it going? Chapter 1165 of One Piece. Before I start this video, guys, please remember to like this video. It's really appreciated. And subscribe to my channel if you love my content. Now, let's dive into this because, god damn. Before going to the main battle of Garp and Roger versus Rocks, I'm just gonna get rid of the stuff that is going on around the island at the same time before focusing on this epic battle. It is obvious that the Rocks pirates are officially dissolved. Everyone is fleeing their own way. You got Silver Axe Keel who is stealing Rock's ship. Golden Lion Shiki is also bouncing as well. Gloriosa is going away with the Roger pirates. Big Mom and Kaido are also going their separate ways. Whitebeard is going away with a pirate named Pologram, who is clearly the father of Marco. So we see the joke, Marco, Polo. That's Oda right there. Stussy was also going away, but she was looking for Whitebeard as well. And I still am wondering about her claim about her and Whitebeard having a child that became Weeble. And she said that Vegapunk could prove that her claim was true, but we know that he's dead. Still, I want to see that happening. Not the act, but some sort of connection between her and Whitebeard, because if I don't see it, I'm not believing anybody. Dragon, at gunpoint, he orders the Marine soldiers at his side to put the civilians on a ship and to rescue them, because that's what they are supposed to do. And I quote, "No, what are you people doing? Did you know what we were aiding here?" And clearly the guy is fed up. Bad enough he already lost Shanks as a baby. He feels like he has guilt trip about this. And I love this last quote. "And if anyone argues against it, I'll execute them on the spot." And yet this other soldier later on says, "This isn't going to end here, Dragon." And he replies, "It better not." And I truly love him for that. And we know that he becomes a revolutionary afterwards. But after seeing the horrors of that, guaranteed that nobody would want to stick around within the Navy forces after that. Then you got Saint Saturn saying, and I quote, "That island will never have existed. Understood?" AKA Buster Call. And now, the battle that we've been waiting for, Garp and Roger versus Rocks. I truly feel bad for Rocks. He is crying despite the devilish smile that he has. And he asked Garp and Roger to kill him. That battle is just epic with unreal proportions. And it's hard fought. It's biblical at that point. And Roger and Garp are doing their best, but it's really hard to fight someone as Zebek, and that he is infused with Imu's power. And wow, like the panels, the movement, and we even see at one point the sky is parting apart. Something that we haven't seen since that interaction between Shanks and Whitebeard. I don't believe this is such a big surprise, but Roger and Garp are very much alike when it comes to caring for their crew. These two tells their respective crews to get away out of the shore, get out of sight. We'll be back. Don't worry about us. They are willing to stay behind to protect their crew. And they look at Zebek right now and they decide that, they can't let this guy run amok outside, because if they do, it's gonna be hell on earth. And therefore, they are willing to make the ultimate sacrifice to stay behind to protect their crew. So it's really admirable on how there are such resemblance between those two. We see this next part where it is talked about how they're gonna cover up this whole incident about what happened in God Valley. And I quote, "The God Valley incident, S-level top secret classification, records of clandestine operations and special asset pay for Naval Base G11 and Cipher Pole number 6. Registry of participant in the human hunt expunged. Site of event, God Valley. Island location, area, population, detail, erase. number of fatalities unknown. So already they were already ready to wipe this clean and never talk about this ever again, just to wipe it off so that nobody knows about that. But turns out that a lot of people knew about it afterwards. And I love how Roger tells Garp that, did you know that you had this weird black monster from the world government and you didn't know, and you guys are supposed to be the good guy, so what the hell was that? But of course, Garp didn't know about this either, and I love how Roger tells them, I quote, "If you're gonna quit the Navy, come join us." And Garp replies, "Don't be an idiot. If I quit, who's going to watch out for the rank and file?" Garp, he really cares about the young recruits and what the Navy is supposed to be, a force to represent good. And this may implies that this is gonna lead to the creation of the Sword Division, with him being as one of the founding members. So I do believe that this will be his way to make amends for the wrongs did by the Navy. While the battle is dragging out, Roger and Garp come up with a solution to defeat Rox once and for all. It is to unleash a critical mass of Conqueror's Haki into their attacks, combined together. And it really pains me to see that, because Rox is not aware of he's not in control of his actions. And therefore, we see Roger unleashing God of Fire Ace and Garp Infinitum Explosion combined together against Rox. And my God, the destructive power it does on him is insane. But we see that it does the trick. And Xebec D. Rox is gone. He is done for. He is dead. So it's kind of funny that Roger named his son after one of his attacks. And it's even funnier that Ace ended up with the Fire Devil Fruit later on. So, yeah. But truly, I really hope that we get a small glimpse of Xebec, smiling before he truly is gone for. And because that would be like sacred for the ones carrying the legacy of the D. We know that that both Garp and Roger will be completely drained after these attacks, but we know that Gaban and Rayleigh came back to get them. So of course they're gonna save Garp. They're pirates, but they're not heartless. So, my God. This backstory is the absolute greatest so far in the One Piece series. And man, we haven't even seen a backstory with Joy Boy yet. But this one, Chief Kiss, once again, Oda, masterclass chapter. So anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts about this chapter. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Look, I don't read minds, guys, so please, I'm asking you to flood the comment section. Let's talk about this. And in the meantime, I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. So, take it easy, stay breezy, and I'll see you around. Bye.